Welcome back. In this task, you are going to create an issue in your backlog. An issue in JIRA could either be an epic, a user story, a task to be completed, or a bug to be fixed. However, since our objective is to build a product roadmap, we are not going to be concerned about tasks and bugs. We will only be creating epics and user stories that will communicate our product vision and strategy to all stakeholders. In this project, we are going to be building a product roadmap for a product called Hire Now. Hire Now is a digital product I designed to help people hire low-skilled laborers. You can then use the skills you pick up from completing this project to develop a roadmap for any product you like. Now, let's create our first issue. To create an issue, go to the backlog by clicking on the backlog button. Now you're in the backlog. Click on the blue Create button here. In the window that pops up, you're going to see different fields with labels that need to be filled to create your issue. The first field is the project field. You're going to leave that in the default state because that is the name of the project you're working on. Now the next field is the issue type, which is story. You're also going to leave this in the default state because the issue that we're adding to the backlog is a story. Then we'll move to the summary field and write our story there. The story I added is this. As a user, I want a mobile product so that I can use it on the go. The next field is the description field, where you can fill in any extra information that we need to add about our user story. I'm going to leave this field blank for now. Please remember that at any time you can pause this video to catch up with the tasks that I'm showing you. The next field is the assignee field. This is where you assign the field to any member of the team. I'm going to assign this to myself for now. If you had any other teammates, you could assign the user story to them in this field. The next field is the label field, where we can create labels for our user story. I'm going to add 2 labels to this user story. The first label I'll add is high risk. The next label I'll add is low effort. The next field is the story point estimate, where I'll write the story point estimate for the user story. I'm going to give this a user story point estimate of 3. The next field is the sprint field, which I'll leave for now. The reporter field is already filled for me, so I'm not going to change that. I'm not going to put in any attachments, and I'm going to leave the linked issues field blank for now. We'll come back and deal with linked issues in a later task. Then I'll move here and I'll click on the create button. The user story will be added to the backlog. This is one way of creating an issue. You can also create an issue by clicking on the create issue button and then typing your user story directly there. The user story I added is, as a user, I want a simple hiring process to hire low-skilled laborers so that it can be convenient for me. These are the two ways you can add issues to your backlog in JIRA. Congratulations, you have successfully completed your second task. In this task, you learned how to create an issue in your backlog. In your next task, I'll show you how to import several backlog items from a spreadsheet.